Hi y'all, I'm Cindy and I'm going to talk about geoGopher, a Gopher client for GEOS on the Commodore 64. I released geoGopher about 5 years ago, but recently ported its server from Java to Python. You can find the D81 for geoGopher on Codeberg in a repo by the same name. Besides the executable, the D81 includes release notes, source code, and instructions on how to build it. This repo holds the code for a custom Gopher server that runs on lionlabs.org and knows how to display and send GEOS files. More on that later. geoGopher requires an Ultimate 64 or a stock 64 with a 1541 Ultimate 2 Plus cartridge. Make sure you have Command Interface enabled or geoGopher will not see the network. It will warn you to enable the Command Interface if that's the case. geoGopher ships with a configuration file containing a list of Gopher sites, although some of them are stale after 5 years. If the file isn't found, an empty one will be created, and there's an editor to add your favorite Gopher sites. This is the app itself. Let's have a look. As usual, Wizard the Cat was my release manager and QA lead. You can also check your network configuration to make sure it's okay. Alright, let's connect to a traditional Gopher site. We'll head on over to Super Dimension Fortress and look around. Note the different icon types for different types of Gopher items, directories, text files, binaries, and so forth. Text files are displayed with an icon that's supposed to look like a page of green bar. You can either view or save these files. Note the Home and Back buttons. But now, let's have a look at the server at lionlabs.org. This is a custom Gopher server, whose repository we saw earlier on Codeberg. There's a rudimentary Gopher search function. It's a little hard to tell how each file matches, but there at the bottom is the one I was looking for, the Arizona font. Let's download it. Note the status messages telling which part of the file is being downloaded. The geoGopher server's main feature is that it knows how to read inside a D64 or D81 image and display it as files within a folder. Let's look at some files from the legendary GEOS fontmeister, Dick Estel. Eventually, we come to some D64s, which are displayed as folders. Clicking one displays the files within the image using a GEOS globe icon. Let's download the Chancery font. Individual files within an image are put into convert format and streamed over the wire. A traditional Gopher client will get the converted file, but geoGopher will deconvert the file as it's being downloaded, meaning that you can download a GEOS file directly, complete with icon, info block, and so on. Well, let's see what we got. If we go to the last page of the directory, we see the 2 font files we downloaded. We'll create a GeoWrite file just to make sure. And there they are, Arizona, and Chancery. Finally, with the robust networking available on the Ultimate devices, Commodore users have the ability to surf the net just like those rubbish PCs. The possibilities are endless. FTP, IRC, NTP, all the traditional protocols are available to us. We can take back the internet and make it our own. Let's do it!